Wow, what a cute snowman.
I'm sorry, that was just too creepy.
Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to Go Big Boy or Go Home, where recoil is required. Why? Because we're the house of the rising gun. I'm your host, Sean, and today we're doing something very special. Every Christmas, you get some really great gifts, stuff you're really thankful for. My favorite gift of all time was when I was a wee little kid back in 90 or 91, and the Sega Genesis just hit the market, and my brother and I got one. It was so exciting. So, then there's always the ones you don't like socks and underwear. Not so much fun on the range, but we all have gotten those gifts that were kind of missing the target, not really something you'd want, or some that just didn't make any sense, like, what is this trying to say? Why did you get me that? Some of them that are downright insulting. Now, you can re-gift, or you can just throw them away when they're not looking, or keep them for sentimental value. Or sometimes, like that creepy snowman that Ashley wasted, you just can't abide, and you just gotta get rid of them, and they're just terrible. And that's what we're here to do today, is we're gonna use the BFR and 4570 to help take care of some terrible Christmas gifts. Now, let's get down to business. A few years ago, well, more than a few years ago now, I don't want to admit how long ago, my dad said to me when I got my first girlfriend, now, son, don't ever get a woman an appliance for Christmas unless she asks. If she asks for something like, you know, a new blender or something, and that's what she wants, fine. But unlike dudes who want tools and want gear to do stuff around the house, women don't want that. I laughed really hard and said, well, of course not. Dad, you didn't do that with Mom, did you? The look I got was a bit of shame and a little bit of anger that I already knew this, and then I had to ask, did you? And he got my mom at one point one of the worst Christmas gifts you can ever get a woman unless she asks for it. Yeah. So, on behalf of women everywhere, we're gonna blast this vacuum cleaner back to the Stone Age. So I really want to hammer this vacuum cleaner, so I've got the 460 grains at 1586. That just doesn't feel like it's enough. 10 mil time. I think it's... yeah, it's going. All right, now that we put the vacuum down, one of the worst Christmas gifts I think anyone can get is Christmas-specific decor. All right, so I got the 405 grain hard cast to take care of these buddies. It's kind of disappointing. There we go. So I guess this one isn't quite as shatterable as I thought. Oh, maybe it is. So I just switched to the 350s for this because I'm out of my 405s. candles. Why is this a gift? Now, I like candles, don't get me wrong. Especially, you know, if you're trying to set a mood, they're great. And if you get these scented candles, can really, really make the house smell better, especially around your workbench where it usually smells like Hoppy's gun oil. And it's always like something like this, balsam forest. It's Christmas themed, so I can light it up and make the house smell Christmassy after Christmas is over. Now this may seem like I'm making this up. When I was a kid, we had a family member bought us a pack of 4 of these little Nutcracker fellas. And as a kid, I didn't understand. They weren't toys, and they were too small to fit a nut in here, and they were not strong enough to crack anything. So, time to crack the Nutcrackers nuts. 300 grain hollow points. Let's hit them again. I decapped him. Fruitcake. These are like, you know, synonymous with Christmas, and who eats this? Really? I mean, this stuff is as dense as mahogany wood, and it's like they basically just took a bunch of nuts and fruits that were like leftovers in the kitchen, threw it in a cake, and said, oh, good enough. All right, up close fruitcake. I'm sorry,
That's
I covered
okay.
you in fruitcake.
Gooey shrapnel.
Coffee mugs can be a great gift, like this one here. Ashley knows I'm a huge fan of Mystery Science Theater 3000, especially the episode called Space Mutiny, which stars a character named Dave Ryder. And the 3 characters, well, they roast him by calling him everything under the sun, and all of the names they call him are right here on this mug, like Roll Fizzle Beef, Big McLarge Huge, and my personal favorite, Punch Rock Groin.
Smash Lamp Jaw!
Punch Rock Groin.
Buck Plank Chest.
Stump Junkman.
It's a great gift. I really like it. And then there's the it's good enough. 300 grain hollow points for the bad coffee cup. There's no better way to give someone a statement than giving them a self-help book. What are you trying to tell me, that I'm a jerk? Well, I am a jerk, but anyway. We're going to go ahead and put this on a couple of clamps so we can take more than one shot at it, because I have a feeling it just wouldn't be very dramatic if it just went flying off after one shot. So I know it doesn't look like much from the front, but yeah, I think that we've made our point. Cologne can be a great gift, it really can, but Aqua Velva is not a good scent. Cheap cologne is a terrible gift. I mean, seriously, why don't you just give me mouthwash and like write cologne on it with Sharpie? That's about where we're at. 300 grain hollow points again. I don't want to stink. But nothing says, hey, you could look better, like getting you some gym equipment you didn't ask for. It's always nice to know what people really think of your figure. Anyways, I tried to find something different because everybody's always shooting weights or something like that, so I thought this exercise ball might be kind of fun. So I got the 460 grain hard cast because I got some animosity for this gift. I'm just not a big fan of these exercise balls. Oh, come on. It's kind of anticlimactic. And after they're done calling you a fat ass with that gym equipment, they get you candy. Nothing confusing there, no mixed messages at all. So I got the 300 grain hollow points again, but we just learned that the Hershey Kiss is actually hollow, which makes it an even crappier Christmas gift. I mean, if anybody from Hershey is watching, not cool, guys. Would have been more fun if it was a solid piece of chocolate. We started today with a gift that specifically was to help avenge the ladies of some of those grievances that I'm sure they have. But also, I think we need to do something for the parents. Now, I don't have children myself, but I do have nephews, and I have a lot of friends who have kids too. And parents love nothing more than noisy toys. They just love this stuff, you know, it's not obnoxious at all. They love it when you give their kids noisy toys. So, parents, this is for you. For all the parents out there. Thanks for joining us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed having the 4570 dispatch some terrible gifts. I feel like I've forgotten something, though. Something that someone once said was a terrible Christmas gift. I don't know, maybe it'll show up at the end of the credits. You guys have yourself a happy new year. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and as always, go big bore or go home.
How about a nice football?